This video is about one thing and one thing only. Have I been using the wrong driver all year? And will I gain distance by switching? Let's do it, and let's do it now. I've been using the same driver all season. I've been using the Taylormade Sim2 driver. Now it's been fitted, it's in my specs, it has a hazardous 6.5 RDX smoke shaft in it, but the other day I played with one of my friends and he was using one of these. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, how was that again? Oh my God. And it hit it a long way past me. So today I'm going to test a fitted Titleist TSi3 against a fitted Taylormade Sim2 out on the golf course where it counts. And to make this even better, guys, I have a huge surprise for you towards the end of this video. I'll give you a clue, it's expensive and orange. Yeah. Right, we'll kick things off with the Sim2. As you can tell, it's quite breezy today, and this is all about see if we can gain some distance. Oh, how good is that? Just cut a bit. Oh, that's going to be tough to beat. Right, time for the Titleist. Oh, that's even better. Oh, this is going to be fun. Must say, absolutely over the moon with both of those shots. Guys, get in the comments below, what driver are you using this season? Have you stuck with the one you're using? Or have you considered changing like me? Expensive and orange. Stay tuned. Now this doesn't happen very often, but there are two balls pretty much side by side. Now before I tell you which one's which, the Titleist was a Taylormade 5 and the Taylormade was a Taylormade 1, golf ball wise. So what do we have here? Taylormade 5, so that is the Titleist driver, we'll pick you up. And that is the Taylormade Sim driver that I've been using all season. One up. I was going to do this faster, but I did one back operation. And you see, guys, normally what I'd do here is I'd play in and I'd make a score, but I'm really trying to stick to what this video is about. I'm trying to stick to if I can get any more distance out of using a Titleist driver, like my good friend Dalton, the +1 handicap. And wait till we put the special shaft in as well. The tee's over this way. Right, let's stick to the order. Now both these drivers do have the same shaft in. They both have the hazardous RDX smoke 6.5, the shaft in there. The Sim one just has an axle wrap on that. We all know what that is. Right, Titleist first. Oh. Titleist first this time. And it's still the Taylormade 5 ball. Straight at the bunker, bit of draw. We're playing the harder holes first and the fun ones at the end, so stay tuned. Oh, that's perfect. Going a bit on the wind, sit. That's fine, that is fine. We'll keep the tee where it is. And that was bottomy, but it was nice into the wind. And the Taylormade Sim2 is a Taylormade 1. The greenkeeper's by no means safe there. That's at the right side, it's coming in again off the wind. Almost like I learnt something there from the first shot. Right. Two very different shots there, not like the first hole. These aren't going to be close together, in fact they're miles apart. Let's see which one's done better. Just distance we want really, isn't it? Who's looking forward to that, by the way? So guys, hear me out on this. If you've been using a driver all season, it's been a good driver, it's worked okay for you, you got fitted for it, but you weren't quite overly happy with it, then you play with one of your friends who's just got a new driver and he's absolutely bombing it. Oh, that's delightful. Oh. You know, I'm really pleased for you there as well. Yeah. What do? Do you do what I'm doing and test that driver? I know a lot of us do. Comment below, guys, and let me know. Are you like me, or do you actually have a brain for yourself? Taylormade 5, which is the Titleist TSi3 driver, and the Taylormade driver is just up there. So you could say I've got a lot longer way in from there, and this is on the fairway. We went over the bunker like I wanted to. Straight at the bunker, bit of draw. We're playing the harder holes first. Oh, that's perfect. I'm going to say that's one apiece. Let's get to the next. Now, I'm well aware that some of you guys watching will be die-hard Titleist fans, will be huge Taylormade fans. So let's take a second to talk through the specs of these drivers so you can see just how similar in spec they are. They're both 9 degree, they both have the same shaft in, they're both set to standard. They are set to standard as well. I thought one of them was, I've done really well there actually to make sure they are set to standard, so it's a fair test. So the only real difference here can be the technology in the head and where I strike it on the face. Obviously I'm not a machine, I'd love to be, but this is the third drive we've hit, and I'm going to say this is the last one before I put orange Tour AD Di7 by Graphite Design in the Titleist driver, just like my friend had in his. Oh, how was that again?
It's just not a problem, fuck you, big dog.
That's what golf's all about, isn't it? Guys, if you've enjoyed it so far, smash that subscribe button, make sure you don't go anywhere, because the next 2 holes are a lot of fun. We could be setting up eagle chances. That's the big bird. Right, on the tee, the Taylormade Sim2 driver that's been in the bag all year. This is the Taylormade #1 golf ball, and we're downwind now, so we can really go at this. You wouldn't normally hit driver here, but it's a driver video, so we're going to go over these trees with a little bit of fade and hopefully get near the green. Just like that. You see, I have enjoyed this year. That is massive. That is massive. You, sir, have a lot to live up to. I'm going to go exactly the same line here, really attacking, and I quite like that. I love the shape of the Titleist in hand. It does look awesome. And that's a carbon copy again. That was maybe a touch toey, and I'll show you how toey it was. But again, that's down there. 2 similar shots, and I must say, certainly wasn't my best, but I've got away with that. And that's where I feel like I can learn a lot from not just this video, but from playing with Dalton the other day, because maybe the reason that he's gained 40 yards on me in the last 12 months isn't the driver. Maybe it's me. Nah, but I hear what you're all saying. It's definitely the driver. Maybe he's got one of those, ultra thin faced ones. Must be it. Right, we're just about halfway through this test now. Guys, comment below which one for you is winning and which one do you think is the best driver? Which one should I potentially game moving forwards? Get in the comments, let me know. So, now this is interesting. What would you call the best drive here? I'm assuming this is the Titleist, the #5, which it is, which means that the Taylormade is all the way down here. Now, that's obviously the best drive. That's obviously the one you would want. But this is like 15 yards further. But, yeah. This is certainly one for the judges, and you can be the judges. I'm going to give it... I feel like there needs to be like a drum roll or a crescendo here. I'm going to have to give it the Titleist, because you could say this is a little bit wider and more. That's it. That's what we're going to go with. We're going to say that the Taylormade driver was a little bit too wayward, even though it was further, which means that I'm out of place. You know what? I'm going to clip one in here as well, because this is my favourite hole on the golf course, and I'm going to use that bank at the back and leave it way short, because that's. But the good news is, this is a driver video. Let's get to the next and let's have a bit of fun with you. So as it stands, the Titleist is 2-1 up. I mean, it's quite close, isn't it? But the fun starts here. The fun starts now. I'm very much looking forward to this. Where's the key? Where's the key? Oh. I thought I forgot the key then. Right, I've had this shaft for ages. I got fitted into it quite a while ago, and I haven't really given it a second thought until the other day when, like I said, played with my friend and he was smashing it past me. So, oh my God. The shaft that I actually got fitted into, the Hazardous Smoke RDX, will put you back in the bag, because if it's bright orange, it surely has to go further. They're quite expensive, these as well, so that's clearly going to make a huge difference as well. That's what we think, isn't it? I think. Love that noise. Now, if this works, I'm challenging him to a big money match, and I'm going to smash it past him. I'm going to gain 50 yards on him. Yeah, 321 yards just over that corner. Surely now, with the new firepower, we can drive this green. It is across a bit of a corner, so it plays more like 280, 290, which I can muster. Maybe. We'll go Titleist first this time. because Taylormade got first run. Because the Sim2 got first run last time, and remember this is ball number 5. This is basically the specs that triggered this video. This is what you all came for right here. Come on. Eagle time. What about hole in one on a par 4? Oh, that's so good. That is wonderful. It's drawing maybe a bit too much. That's a great start. Even got applause, I think, from the guys over there. Ball number 1, Taylormade Sim2. I don't think I'm beating that for distance. Maybe the line could be a touch better. That's a lot more ballsy. I reckon that's okay. This is going to be interesting. Is anybody else loving this as much as I am? I hope you are. Now, how interesting is this? This is the Titleist driver. This is the ball number 5. I can tell by the line it was off on the tee. And I did say that the Sim2 wouldn't be able to keep up with it for distance. And it's literally front edge of the green. That's because the line was better. Now, last time that happened, on the previous hole, we gave it the Titleist because it was the better position. So we'll do that again. That makes it 2 apiece. This next and final hole is going to be mesmerotic, more massive. I did say this would be an eagle chance. Can we flick this in for a 2 on the par 4? Every chance, bit of spin. Oh, it's just an easy 3 though. It's an easy 3. And we do like kick-ins for birdies. And to answer the burning question that you all may have, James, why on earth are you not doing this in the studio? Why aren't you just doing it on a TrackMan, on a flight scope, on a GC quad? See what's better for you and done. And the answer to that is quite simple, really. You don't play golf on a TrackMan, on a GC quad, on a flight scope. You don't play golf in a simulator. Well, maybe you're doing winter. But for me, it counts out here. It counts on the golf course, which is exactly why I do most of the testing out here. Final hole. Guys, if you've not commented yet, do so. What's going to win? Does it go in the bag if it wins as well? I didn't even comprehend that, really. Subscribe if you haven't as well. Come on, down there. It all comes down to this. The final hole of the challenge. And we've come forward a little bit. We're off the yellow tees. This measures 323 yards, and the wind's just down off the left a little bit. So with every chance of maybe getting one of these close. We won't get on because it's quite wet underfoot. We're not going to get that much run. But I'll tell you what, I told you to stay to the end. Closest to the green wins. How's that? And I have now totally forgot the running order as well. So we're going to go Taylormade with ball number 1, and we're going to smash this as far as we physically can. Down near that green. That's massive. That's got to be getting past him, I'm sorry. Got to be. T-peg. In there, make sure we're in the same place. Because if you haven't worked it out yet, all this video is about is hitting it past one of my friends. Oh my God. Relatable, I know. Sim was a little bit right. There's every chance. And that's a little bit left, but it felt good as well. Let's see. Let's see. And to me, they were just 2 very good drives. They were 2 good golf shots. They shouldn't be disgraced in any competition. So are we changing? You're gonna have to wait and see. I'm excited as well. This could be the closest finish to a video ever. Ever. So we have the Titleist driver here, which is quite a ridiculous drive really when you think about it. We've got about probably 30 yards left here to the green, and the Taylormade driver, I can't believe it's come to this, is there. And I think that's put about 5 yards on it. Could be to do with the angle, it could be to do with the gradient of the fairway, but sometimes that is what it comes down to. When you are testing a driver out on a golf course, sometimes you get a good kick, sometimes you get a bad kick, just like when you are playing golf. Guys, have I been using the wrong driver all year? Or am I looking for an excuse because I've not been working on my game? I'm going to leave that one with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Smash the subscribe button. I'll see you tomorrow.